The front instructor makes the decision on the riding position of the group, primary position in this instance. The front instructor also sets the pace of the group, and they look back to check the speed of the riders and see where the rear instructor is. Here the rear instructor is riding to the right of the last rider to discourage overtaking. They will vary this position. The front instructor signals to the riders to double up. The rider in the second position moves to the right of the first rider, the fourth to the right of the third, and so on until the group is riding in pairs, side by side. Doubling up helps when other vehicles want to overtake and for moving through junctions more efficiently. Instructor raises their hand signal to call the rear instructor to the front. The rear instructor informs the rear rider that they are moving forward and asks them to check back and signal where necessary, having been confident that the rider is able to do this. The front instructor waits until the rear instructor can support riders as they make the decision to go or wait. The instructor avoids being in the sight lines of riders and other road users. The riders make supported decisions at the junction, which can result in the group getting split. Riders proceed when clear, and rear instructor will shepherd them back to the main group. The rear instructor rides up and down the line, encouraging riders in the snake who may be struggling, giving advice about their position or gear selection. The rear instructor looks to the back of the snake to ensure vehicles behind are not pressurising riders and positively communicates with them, thanking them for their patience with a wave and a smile. The rear instructor informs the rear rider he is moving forward and asks them to check back and signal where necessary. Make sure the rider you have chosen is able to do this. Other road users will not always behave normally when they see a group of cycle riders, and here the instructors are politely waving traffic through before making the right turn in. Instructors should not influence other road users to give the group priority, but may, if priority is given, assist the group moving through a junction. The rear instructor waits until all riders have made the turn and then thanks other road users that have waited. Approaching the junction, the rear instructor moves up to the front of the snake to ensure he is there to support the riders. Note he is positioned on the right, as this is a roundabout rather than a right out at a junction. At this point, the rear instructor is using dynamic positioning to help the group, riding in the middle alongside the riders who may be struggling, giving advice about their position or gear selection. The instructor then moves forward to the traffic lights to help. He ensures all the riders are through the lights before he follows the group. Before making the left turn into a minor road, the group returns to a single line of riders. The rear instructor manages drivers behind the snake with positive communication. Here he is using positioning to stop them from overtaking and then thanks them for their patience with a wave and a smile.